Happy New Year! Here we are, starting off 2018. Wow, man, recap video at the time. Which I ain't missing on this year. Got to tighten up, be more accountable with my situation, with what I need to be doing with my trip, regards to my trading plan. So, welcome to day number 2, good people. Team, my YouTube videos are private. You all are only. That's just where we are as traders now. Man. I'm excited about it. We're walking into the year of infinity. Marathon to 1 million completed. We're now in 2018. Something significant about the number 8, and so we're 2018 and beyond until the wheels fall off, right? So here's my trades. Everybody's written out. Get ready to talk about them in a minute. We're going to have a great motivational video to be available. So for those who weren't able to join yesterday, we did post the beginning of the vision for 2018. Got my fresh hat on, got my fresh t-shirt on, because it's a fresh year, fresh vision. Let me stop talking. Let's go look at these trades. All right. Today's journal post is day number 2. What do you desire? Bible verse, Philippians 4, 11, and 12. Let's go look and see what it looks like. Journal posts for the rest of the week are already done, so you can get a head start and go check them out if you like. So what do you desire? Watch the video after the trades. The Bible verse reads, "Now that I speak from any personal need, not that I speak from any personal needs, for I have learned to be content and self-sufficient through Christ, satisfied to the point where I'm not disturbed or uneasy, regardless of circumstances. I know how to get along and live humbly in difficult times. And I also know how to enjoy abundance and live in prosperity. In any and every circumstance, I have learned the secret of facing life, whether well-fed or going hungry, whether having an abundance or being in need." So here we stand at the beginning of the new year. It came fast, as New Year's always do. Looking back at 2017, we have all had some regrets for things that we did, things we left undone, for time that we've squandered, for opportunities lost. But likewise, we all have accomplishments, positive changes, and progress to be celebrated. That's why in the days running up to the new year, we were reflecting and reveling in the chance to start anew with a clean slate and new hope. The past washed away and a future unwritten. It is at this pivot point that you have an opportunity to make key decisions that will shape your new year. What I'd like to encourage you all to do is to begin with the 3 questions that matters most. What do you want? How do you plan to get what you want? And how bad do you want it? My journal post goes on to read that, frankly, it's about honesty. It is about being true to yourself. Start with defining what you want, building a plan, and write it down. Then you set you some goals, not empty resolutions, not fleeting wishes and hopes, but real goals that mean something for your career and life. Most people won't and don't, because defining what you want, articulating where you will be at the end of next year is difficult. It requires you to think. It requires you to take risks. It requires you to be accountable to the only person in your life to whom you're really accountable for, and that's you. So start here. Define what you want and write it down. This means gathering up the discipline to stop what you are doing, sit down, and actually think about your future. I wrote 28 journal posts. It took me 12 hours. Yogi Berra quipped that if you don't know where you're going, you might end up someplace else. I love that quote because it so succinctly describes how many people aimlessly walk through life. No plan, no direction, no idea where they're going. And here's the brutal reality. If you don't have a plan, you will become a part of someone else's plan. Number 2, you can either take control of your life or allow someone else to control you to enhance their life. At the end of the day, it's your choice. Progress is made in small steps. To reach any big goal requires you to move through a series of small steps. These steps to success must be defined, written down, and measured against deadlines. So define what you want and then develop your plan. When you write it down, your goals and plans make you unstoppable. When you write down your goals, ink on paper, you tap into a powerful motivational force. A written plan forces action. Something inside of you begins to drive you forward, constantly pushing you towards your destination. It is there, written in stone, and it cannot be ignored until it has been accomplished. Desire is the singularity of all achievement. Desire is the only thing that trumps procrastination. It's why possibly the most important question in any endeavor is, how bad do you want it? Understand that success is paid for in advance with hard work and sacrifice. More often than not, getting what you want is about what you are willing to give up rather than what you are willing to do. Success is governed by the law of congruence. What you want and what you are willing to do to get what you want must be equal or congruent. Goals and plans don't matter if you don't have the desire and unwavering will to achieve them. This is why New Year's resolutions are almost never met. They are wishes born in hope and carried away on the wind as soon as the tiniest hint of adversity is met. You will face adversity in this new year. There will be hurdles, roadblocks, and disappointment. There will be temptations that, like sirens, distract you from your goal, causing you to forget about your plan and go off course. There will always be something more pleasurable in the short term than sacrificing for what you really want. There will be a mountain you'll have to climb and an uphill battle you'll have to fight. There will always be an excuse for why you can't do something. So now picture yourself at the end of next year. Where will you be? Will you be happy, content, and satisfied with your accomplishments, or be left sitting on the big pile of should have dones and regret for the year that you've wasted? The good news is your future has not been written. It is completely within your control. Take a moment today to answer those 3 critical questions and build your plan for this 2018. My 2018 trading plan is very specific, right? Check it out. So it's going to be on every single journal post moving forward. All right, let's go eyeball these trades. What we're here for, right? 50% retracement, lower high winner on the backside of the Y. And boom, we got him and we shot him down through the squeeze. Appreciate that. Never got better than that exit. Next ticker. INSY, first long of 2018. Got him, and I think I left a little on the table. Well, we had target. It was late. All right, we're running into lunchtime, so did okay. Taking profit there. It was a pullback, so I don't know if I want to tolerate all of that just to get all of that anyway. I'm sure it gave me another thesis to come back long if I just want to do it. So pretty sharp on the trades today. Moneyball the exit for NETE. We did not make target, but we're respecting the fact that we are in profit, and we are going to get out these folks' way because we got a nice string of winning trades going. It actually got down into the 1320s. It's through the $0.50. We get tight at the $0.50, and we get stopped out with a win. Next ticker, Watt, Moneyball Bull, 21.9 to 24.25 over on the IB side. Scratch my DPW, 335. It dropped a little bit, went up a lot a bit. Right, dropped a little bit, then went up a lot a bit. From 25 to 45 feels like a lot when you're scratching out at 335 here. I don't know where they finished, but they tried to close the gap, and then they basically just consolidated left and right at 340. Bull through the target, WPRT. I think we were trying to shoot him at 410. We got a little extra. I think went to the 420s. And here we're out at 416. And wow, look at that. It actually made up to 430. Again, what I'm sure a secondary thesis to get back long. HMNY, bull through the target. We nailed the exit on this guy. I think the target was right up there. We were in the 674 area. We took profit. Don't know what they did after that. That's a great situation there. Happy about that trade. Kiwi, target met, tight the winner, right? We short them, we come on down. We're at target. We get tight. And if we don't, wow. Thing went from 16.8 to 18.20, $1.40 against me. It also gave a nice long signal in here too, so we missed that because we were appreciating some other tickers. And there's another backside move there for another point, 17.8 down to 16.8. We took the first one. Backside, probably the other 2 trades were much better. And the first trade of 2018 got him through the target right where we wanted him. We faded the 21.99 prints. All right, we get tight. We're out at 21.74, and we are done for the recap. And it feels good to have got my recap done. Let me make sure we put the voice on here. That's important. Where's she at? All right, enjoy the video from our guy, Dr. Eric Thomas, and then you'll have a video by TD Jakes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition, liftoff.
Today's principle. Are you ready? I'm going to blow your mind. Today's principle. Listen to me before I tell you. I need you to go get a scrap sheet of paper, right? I don't want anything on it. Scrap sheet of paper. I want you to get a pencil. Look, and if you got heart, I want you to go get a pen. And what I want you to do for the very first principle is I want you to write down what life will look like, what you desire. And I guarantee you, if you do exactly what I tell you to do, exactly how I tell you to do it, you will see changes like you've never seen before. So hurry up, write it all down, and do me a favor. Don't spare any detail. Don't spare any wish or any dream. Write it down just like you see it in your heart. So it's your boy E.T. said, I hope you're ready to make the rest of your life the best of your life.
Liftoff.
It is not the movement of the clock that produces the newness of life. It is the movement in your mind. You're going to hear all kinds of things said about you. Throw it behind you. The enemies that you see today, you will see them no more. No weapon formed against you shall be able to prosper. Every tongue that riseth against you, God will condemn. This is my time. Truth of the matter is, everybody in here is going through a change. You don't have to be ashamed of yours. We are all in the process of transforming to a higher, better expression of myself. Let this be the year that I birth a higher, better expression of myself. Don't let the habits of my past stop me from this metamorphosis. New year, new me. New year, new me. What separates us is transformation. The possibility of change. The desire to evolve. The passion to get up off the ground and stop eating dirt. I'm tired of doing what I used to do. If I always do what I've always done, I'll always be where I've always been. I'm going to throw it behind me. Somebody in this room that nobody would think would be in a church tonight, but you drew them to this place tonight because you want them to be a new me and a new year and have a new attitude and a new mind, because the real battleground is in your mind. That's where the fight is. You lay down with it. You get up with it. You go to work with it. You can't digest your food because of it. Smiling in front of people and nobody knows that there's gunfire going off in your head. It's not a geographical location. It's not debt. It's not money. It's not haters. It's not enemies. It's not liars. It's not backbiters. That's not the battleground. Stop wasting your weapons on what people say, because it is not what they say about you that matters. It is what you say about you that threatens your destiny. You will never be defeated by what they say about you. You will be defeated by what you say about you. What I'm trying to tell you, beloved, is that you can have a new year, but it don't mean jack diddly if you don't have a new mind. I'm telling you that you can buy a new car, but if you put the old man in a new car, you're still going to have the old experience. I'm telling you that a new house doesn't make a new marriage. I'm talking about a new outfit doesn't make you a new person. And if you think you are magically going to be a new person, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, because new life comes from a new mind and a new way of looking at your life. I cannot step into the future and still think in my past. I cannot let the rumors and the stain of what they said about me destroy my opportunity. Slap somebody and tell them I gotta kill it tonight. I gotta destroy it tonight. I gotta get rid of it tonight. I gotta throw it behind me tonight. I can't drag that same old mess into another year. You have to fix the mind before you can bestow the blessing, because until they get their mind right, everything you invest in them is going to leak out of the crevices of a mind that refuses to change. Look at your neighbor and ask them, do you have a mind to change? Wait for an answer. If they say no, drag them to the altar. Tell them they got till midnight to get that fix. They've got till midnight to dump out all jealousy, all pettiness, all unforgiveness, all strife, all malice, all confusion, all blaming other people for your mistake. You got till midnight to get rid of every poison that's hindering you, every inflexibility that's stopping you from what God is about to pour into your life. Woe be unto you if you go into another year and waste another year with the old mentality while somebody's in the hospital begging God for the opportunity that you have right now. You better step into this moment. Lay your hands on your head and say, give me a new mind. Give me a new mind means give me a new perspective. Do you have the mindset to be blessed? You have to decide to be blessed. You have to decide, you know what, this is a day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad that I will rejoice. I, as an act of my will, I've decided I'm going to rejoice. I made up my mind. I'm going to be happy. I made up my mind. I'm going to enjoy. I'm as healthy as I'm going to be. I'm as young as I'm ever going to be. I can't get any younger. I can't roll the clock back. With what I got left, I'm going to maximize this. I will rejoice. See, that's getting on somebody's nerves right now, because that old mind can't rejoice. No, not me. I can't rejoice. I'm still angry. I'm not going to rejoice till they apologize. I'm not going to rejoice until he leaves that other woman. I'm not going to rejoice until my children appreciate me. You are wasting time. You have to let the past go and step over into the future and say, I will rejoice. Touch 3 people and tell them there's some things I'm not taking with me in the new year. Everything that's inflexible and everything that's not ready and everything that's backwards and everything that's negative and everything that's condescending and everything that's carnal and everything that's holding me back, I refuse to take it over into another year and waste another new year with an old mind. The devil is a lie. Be not conformed, or in other words, to this world. Don't shape yourself around the comings and goings of this world. Don't shape your opinions and your attitudes around circumstances that you cannot change. Don't build your identity around worldliness. Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed. The word transform comes from the Greek word metamorpho, where we get metamorphosis. He said you can go through a metamorphosis, a complete transformation, not because it's January 1, but by the renewing. Woo. If you knew what I dropped on you just there, you'd just be shouting right now. The most powerful tool that you have right now in your life, in your body, is your mind. And your mind is so strong and so powerful that the Bible said it is with the mind that we serve the Lord. Say that with me. It is with the mind that we serve the Lord. That's why the enemy fights you in your mind. He fights you in your mind. For as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. The devil doesn't have to tie you up for you to be bound. He just has to tie up your head with stress, with worry, with aggravation, with low self-esteem, with pettiness, with anger, with hostility, with rebellion. And he can make you physically sick because your mind is sick. But somebody in here tonight is about to get a miracle in your head. Look at your neighbor and say, you don't have to get out of trouble. Tell them you don't have to get out of trouble before midnight. You just have to get your mind out of trouble. If you can get your mind out, you can get your money out. You can get your family out. You can get your job out. You can get your career out. You can get your health out. You can get your prosperity out. If you can get your mind out, no devil in hell, no weapon formed against you, no enemy that hates you, no witch that hexes you can stop you from being free. If you can get your mind out, grab yourself by the hand and say, we're coming out of this. Slap somebody and say, I'm coming out head first. Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming out head first. I'm going to get my head out. I'm going to get my thinking out. I'm going to get my mentality out. I'm coming out head first. And when my head comes, everything that's connected to the head is going to have to come out too. I'm getting my head. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Not by the clock striking 12, but by the renewing of your mind. I'm going to tell you why watch night is going to have meaning to you. Not because it's midnight, but because some of you have gone through so much hell last year that the trouble you went through forced you, that you know you can't go into the future thinking like you were thinking and feeling like you were feeling. You are forced to the point that you have got to get your head out first, and everything else is going to follow. Who am I talking to tonight? Slap somebody, tell them I'm coming out head first.
All right, good people, that's a wrap. Yay, we got it done. Video would be remiss if we don't have Skylar on deck.
Where's our watch tape?
In the morning.